What's going on YouTube? This is brought to you from Japan. It's now not right here. Thanks for dropping by my channel Ecstatic Tranquility. The very first video. This is today I'm gonna share with you guys about what the hell is Ecstatic Tranquility. It sounds kind of contradictory for people who heard this concept for the first time. Cause ecstatic means so dynamic. On the other hand, tranquility means so calm, right? Then why did I choose the combo for my channel? Yeah, this is my perspective. If you guys had fun with it, please press the subscribe button straight under this video. Alright, now dive into the essence together. Let's get started. It is actually created by myself, and that is appropriate for my state of mind right now. We are in duality. We all want to be on positive sides, like brighter than darker, taller than shorter, richer than poorer, higher than lower, be right than be wrong, ultimately be alive than be dead. I was looking for higher and higher state of consciousness outwardly and kept doing it for a long time. Not an even flow, of course. And now, looking back to it, next things I knew, I was on a plateau independent of nothing. I call it mental plateau ecstatic tranquility, where it needs no dual perspective, where there's no past or future, and where you feel that everything's perfect. People basically change, right? 10 years ago, 5 years ago, or rather, if you got a big life even yesterday, you might be different from you even 12 hours ago. We accumulate various types of experience on our one-way timeline. And same here as me. Here I got the 3 biggest events that led me to the ecstatic tranquility. Number 1, that's death. I am the firstborn child and my parents were totally affectionate. I took it for granted, but the more I encountered with people, the more I noticed that it was a super fortunate thing. And they had the same religion related to Buddhism, and every single day, 2 times, morning and night, they chanted unless got ill. I mean, they were faithful so much. Until 18 years old, I had been living together, but after that, I moved out to Tokyo for going to college. And when I was 21, my dad passed away due to cancer. Absolutely, I already had experienced that. My grandma died, my classmate died or whatever. But my dad, so close individual, insanely different. It was unbelievable so bad. And I couldn't accept what happened till I said the last goodbye in his funeral. You feel me? And I've learned that we shall be gone for real one day, me too, at that time. Where is death then? Where is life then? Wait, what the hell is this world called the Earth? Who designed this system originally? Holy shit, I was devastated as hell, and simultaneously got awestruck so much as an individual. You guys already know that time heals everything, huh? Detail. That's until my big life even calmed down. I thought I was spending normal life again. Number 2, heroic desert acid trip. Meanwhile, that was when I was 24 or 5. It was my turning point of my entire life. One of my friends asked me like, wanna try acid? I was like, what's that? Psychedelics. Damn, I don't get it though. Why not? And we didn't know how long it takes to kick in, so the 2 impatient brats didn't wait for an hour, and then we ate all of what we got. Besides, it was the very first time, so we got no resistance for the secret tiny shit at all. And 20 minutes later or so, we were like, nothing special happened, huh? It might be fake ones, I believe. So that's that. Let's smoke weed as usual. And another 40 minutes later, we've gone to the scariest tourist secret wonderland. In my opinion, I felt like my brain bulb got loose and time totally stopped. We were covered by absolute silence, which supplied the worst what the fuck moment to us. Cause people have fear only when they got what they can't understand, especially to things for the first time. Not only that, but also me and my friend's consciousness had completely connected, and then I could say sound from a friend's mouth every time I wished. I mean, we became like a two-brain organism. It was the most dreadful shit ever. And we didn't know it lasted for 12 hours or something like that. It's just a thing newbies do though. We thought we tapped into an endless dimension. I felt like it can't be over till I make a phone call to the police and spit out like I took acid, sorry. Yeah, what a cycle, right? But it was a pretty crucial moment for us. And then it unfortunately ended up getting my friends become schizophrenia. We never knew how much rich and strong it was, but I get super high dads of it. Cause after that incident, I tried other ones, but all of them were totally just for kids. Then I've learned that everything's literally connected and impossibilities are actually possible. Number 3, English as a second language. We Japanese are islanders, so I know our cultures are pretty unique. But when it comes to diversity, goddamn limited. That's why there's still huge peer pressure when you are off. You're gonna be socially damaging. Yeah, absolutely, it depends on the situation though. I didn't know what to do for it. Meanwhile, I used to love traveling, been to over 15 countries and lived in 3 countries among them. Those experiences brushed my English up to like, okay, finally I'm cool with level. For your information, it's hard to learn English for Japanese because of totally different grammar and pronunciation. But I knew I could get out of the mode intuitively if I got English, so there was no giving up at all in my mind. Now, still learning and with limited vocabulary and pronunciation, go easy on me, so pray, but I'm happy to keep learning it. So, English allowed me to get 2 important things: access to widespread knowledge and crystal clear awareness of delusion that I do have this and that personalities named ego. Speaking of knowledge, I got a feeling that when a bunch of experiences are integrated with accurate knowledge through like talking with people, research on internet, or reading books, you're gonna get the essence of the experiences named wisdom. People who talk to you about, for instance, you don't have to worry, time heals everything, man, type of things that's just knowledge. It might not resonate with your soul. People who talk to you about the same thing as wisdom, it's easy to resonate with your soul. Why so different? Because Simone Weil, a French philosopher, beautifully expressed, the same words can be commonplace or extraordinary according to the manner in which they are spoken, and this manner depends on the depth of the region in a man's being from which they proceed without the will being able to do anything. And by marvelous agreement, they reach the same region in him who hears them. Thus the hearer can discern, if he has any power of discernment, what is the value of the words. Speaking of the awareness, I had been building my personality, created by my surroundings and my continuous reactions to it. When you learn the second language, you gotta build another personality to fit in the culture. So, the thing is, when you have 2 personalities as comparison, you're gonna notice like, oh, it was all self-made prejudice. I thought it was an absolute sticky shit. What a refresh. Absolutely, it's because of multiple causes like ego death, experiencing acid trip, my deep research on spirituality. The most important thing is, What do I firmly believe right now? Because belief is frequency which forms reality. I'm gonna dig this down more in my coming videos, so don't miss it. So those three events got me aware of the ecstatic tranquility, and now finally it's time to share with you guys about how to get this through this channel. I don't think I've completed myself. Life is never ending grow up because everything is fractal. But I'm convinced that my wisdom is also helpful for somebody else. Right, thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this time. And I'm creating more videos about interesting topics like mainly spirituality, nature, quote breaking down, Japanese Shinto, YouTubing, relationship, books, travel, my big vision. Or interesting individual like Kanye West, Jason Silver, Joe Rogan, Mike Tyson, something like that. If you got questions or something nice to say, please write it down on the comment box below. Let's start circulating our positive energy. Have a good one. So long.